Hello, readers, and thank you for joining me for another phonics lesson. Today, we're going to look at long A VCE multisyllabic words. Now, in lessons 1 and 2, we mostly looked at monosyllabic words. That means words with just one syllable. And for this lesson, I want to move into words that have more than one syllable. So these words may have 2 or 3 syllables. And so I want to work on reading those words when we come across them when we're reading. So first, let's do a little quick review. We have a word here. We may not know it. You may know it already, and if you do, that's okay. But usually what we do when we're trying to figure out these words is the first thing we do is we look at the word. On this word, because I'm dealing with the VCE words, I know I'm looking for that. I can look at the end of the word and I see that E. It's a VCE pattern. Some call it a bossy E or a magic E. But we know when we have that bossy E or magic E that it makes the vowel in front of it a long vowel. So we know that's going to have the A sound. So because I've learned about how to break syllables up, I know I can just do my general break things up in my head. I can label the vowels. I can draw my line, consonants. I can break that up, and I know I can sound that word out, escape, because that's going to be a closed syllable with a short vowel, and that's going to be a long vowel because of the bossy E. Now, at this point in time, we should be doing this. We should be able to do this without having to draw and label our words. And if you can't, that's okay. You'll get there. I've got a lot of videos on here on breaking up syllables. You can check those out just for a refresher. But from this point on, I'm going to assume you know how to look at a word and tell if it's a VCV, VCCV, VCCCV, and how to break those up naturally. So we're going to assume that, and then we're going to continue on. Are you ready? Let's go. So we have a word. We find that bossy E, and we know that every syllable has a vowel, so we're going to kind of look at that. We're going to see those in our mind, and we're going to break it up. See that VCCV there? So we know that line's going to go right there, and we're going to sound it out. Cup, cake, and our word is cupcake. That's right. That wasn't too bad, was it? Let's try another one. Again, I look at it. I find my bossy E. I know that's going to be silent, so I'm going to cross that out. I see my E and my A for my other vowels. It's a VCV pattern. We know normally when we have a VCE pattern, it separates after the vowel. So we're going to try that. Erase. Erase. You would erase something if you made a mistake on your paper. Let's try another one. Do you see it? That's right. You have your bossy E, which makes that a long vowel. Again, I can already see my 2 vowels here. VCV. It's probably going to be here. Let's try it out. Donate. Donate. Let's try another one. Do you remember what to do first? That's right, identify that bossy E. Look for my 2 vowels and just find those. I see a VCCV, and I know sometimes that's a blend and we don't break up blends, but in this word it's actually not. Mistake. Mistake. Depending on where you're from, you might say mistake, but I think most of us pronounce it correctly as mistake. Mistake. All right. Just a quick brief overview. I just want to touch that real fast. We're going to do a quick phonics review, and then we're going to try some silent blending. I'm going to put some words up and see if you can figure out what they are. A couple of quick ones. First, let's do some letter sound review. Say these with me, please. K, p, n, m, s, b, sh, f, o, ch, t, g, v, r, a. And of course, I do want to look at these since we're doing our long A. These are some word families. If you see these together, you should know how to pronounce them. They does make more than one sound, so they're more of a word family. Say these with me. Ache, ale, ate, ape, aim, ain, ace, ave, aid, aze, age, ace. And sometimes those might make different sounds, but usually that's the predominantly sound that they make. Are you ready for some silent blending? Let's get started. Remember, don't say the word until the whole thing's on the screen. Translate. Debate. Earthquake. Became. Rotate. Pancake. Classmate. Illustrate. Decorate. How'd you do? I'm sure you did amazingly, and thank you for staying to the end of the video. Until next time, happy reading.